Let's go. Number 2, y'all. Boo, y'all. I had to move over. I think the morning light, I'm actually about to move again, is doing something to the background. So I'm trying to get out of the way of that window over there. But I just checked it real quick. But I also don't really want you to see my shorts. I love shorts. FYI, I really do. But I can't wear them. I don't like the way they bunch. I don't do that. For so long I tried to wear shorts and I really couldn't. So this week has been eventful. Let's talk about Best Buy. Don't ever, first of all, I'm not going to buy shit from Best Buy. But I damn sure I'm not ever going to purchase the protection plan again. What happened was, Sunday, right when I got settled for my football zone, you know, it's game day Sunday, couldn't figure out what to do. I'm chilling in my couch. I got the laptop up, I got my phone, I got the games on. Well, I noticed my phone stopped charging. So I tried to plug it into other chargers. I have 3 chargers for this phone. No charger's working. I'm like, shit. And the phone is steady dying. I'm like, oh man. So I'm texting Tiff at the time. I'm like, you know, you feel like going down to Sprint? Because I swore Sprint was open on Sundays, which it used to be. It did confirm that. It did. I wasn't crazy for that. So Sprint is closed. So then we ended up at Fridays all day. My phone died, you know, whatever. Watch the games. It's Monday, I go to Best Buy. First of all, South Philly. Not all Best Buys sell Sprint phones. So when I went to South Philly, which is crazy to me that the Philadelphia store wouldn't sell Sprint phones. She was like, we could send it out. Because she was basically saying, since it's been past 30 days, we'd have to send it out. Whatever store you go to, any Best Buy, you're going to have to send it out, right? Now, mind you, I'm going there because I have dropped the Sprint insurance in August because I had the Best Buy insurance, which was supposed to be so much better. It's a little more expensive. It's $9.99, whereas Sprint is $7.99, and they were supposed to have to do all this shit. You know, they got the Geek Squad, and okay, no problem. I want better protection for my better phone. That's what was my thinking, right? So she's like, we could send it out, but since we don't carry Sprint phones, we don't have a loaner for you. We couldn't even give you. And I'm like, true that. So she sends me to, I think the stores in the area that have Sprint phones. Morristown, which is where I got it. That's in Jersey. Plymouth Meeting, Willow Grove, I think King of Prussia carry Sprint phones. But neither the Philly or the Springfield stores carry Sprint phones. Fine. So I go to Plymouth Meeting. So, you know, they're like, oh, we're going to have to, they tried to, all they did was plug the charger in. Okay, no, it's not charging. Okay, we have to send it out. So I'm like, okay. Well, you know, how long does it take? 4 to 6 weeks. Are you kidding me? And they were like, yeah, even if it comes back that we have to swap it out, it's going to take 4 to 6 weeks. It could be shorter, but, you know, we have to tell you 4 to 6 weeks. I don't think that's an appropriate time period. But, you know, I'm like, all right. Well, this is my only phone. Is there a loaner? Honey, when I tell you they pulled out a phone, a flip, that wasn't as good as the flip I actually ended up having to use for a couple days and wanted $150. I was like, are you, excuse me? Well, you get it back when you bring the phone back. I'm sorry. I have an Evo. Did you see this? This phone retails for like $500. Excuse me, but I want my phone back. You can best believe this piece of shit is coming back to the store. Well, no, mind you, so they're like, well, we can't, you know, do anything. Do you have a Best Buy credit card? No, I don't. Well, you have to pay one. I'm like, I don't have $150 to give you for a deposit for some bullshit ass flip phone to use for 4 to 6 weeks while y'all putz around with this phone. So I'm getting agitated, but I'm like, you know, I'm still on my calm. You know, I don't really, one thing you should know about me, because I feel like I have so much background in customer service, I do know how to handle customer service, you know, situations, whatever. I'm not one of those people that goes in the store going off. That's not ever my goal, to go off in the store. That's not ever what I walk in saying. My goal is to get my issue resolved, you know, with you making that happen within the means of your job. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like that. So I'm still like, you know, okay, it is what it is, whatever. So I'm like, well, can I talk to a manager? Because I'm like, thinking to myself, you know, this is ridiculous. Like, you really can't expect people to pay $150 for some bullshit ass phone because you want to take 4 to 6 weeks. I'm like, if I took my phone to Sprint would have my phone diagnosed within 4 hours, as long as I've ever waited. And what it would be, whether I get another phone or they fix it, you know, And if I had needed a loaner from Sprint, they would give it to me for free. Manager comes over. I lie to you not. About 15, 20 minutes I sat there. Now, mind you, at this point, I actually was crying because I was really upset because I'm just thinking about all the stuff's going on and my phone is jacked up over something stupid. Like, it's just not charging. It's not major, you know what I mean? So in between, even the guy who came back was like, well, it could just be a battery issue. And batteries are covered 100%. You got to call this number. I said, I don't have a phone. How am I supposed to call the number? Well, we could call from here. Well, can you test the battery? No, we can't do anything in the store. So you mean to tell me you're going to suggest that it could be the battery, but then you can't even put another battery in my phone just to see if it works? No, we can't do anything in the store with it. It has to go out for any type of... That's when I got pissed. All right, boy, go over there somewhere. I'm waiting for the manager. So I explained to the manager, you know, I'm like, and now you're telling me I need $150 for a loaner. That's the policy. There's nothing that we can do. It's not our fault. I'm not saying it's anyone's fault. I'm just saying I think that's unacceptable, first of all, for it to be 4 to 6 weeks. It's 2010. 4 to 6 weeks. What is the point of the Geek Squad that you all toot about? That you have these people in the store, but you can't do anything to my phone in the store. And I have to wait 4 to 6 weeks for you, even if they came back and said it needs to be swapped out because it's just a charger. I have to wait 4 to 6 weeks for that. Y'all won't swap out unless it goes out of the store. Well, that's our policy. I said, and this phone that you're trying to sell me for $150 isn't even worth half my phone. Well, that's your case. You know, that's not the case in all phones, and we don't make policies for individual customers. We make policies across the board. I said, did you just say that to me? I said, it's completely unacceptable. It's not okay that this is the deal. So you're letting me walk out of here, and I don't have a phone because I'm telling you that this is my only phone. This is true. For the past, like, 5 years, my cell phone is my only phone. Yeah, well, that's not our problem. Okay. So how am I supposed to know my phone is back? Well, since you don't have a phone, you're going to have to call us. So the money I pay for this phone, the money I pay every month for protection plan, and I got to call you to get my phone back? Oh, I was heated. Sent me up straight up to a 10. I'm like, that is absolutely ridiculous. I have to call you because you can't reach me to get my damn phone back because you have to send it out for 4 to 6 weeks. That service is ridiculous. If I had went to Sprint, which is the first time that I've not dealt directly with Sprint / the carrier, they would have diagnosed my phone. I would have had it back in a couple of hours, and it would have been what it had to be. But you're telling me 4 to 6 weeks, and then I need to pay $150 for a damn bullshit-ass loaner phone? Nah, that's ridiculous. Well, it's all in the brochure. We're not doing anything that we didn't say we wouldn't do. So I leave before I kick the desk over. That was Monday. Thank goodness Carla had an extra Sprint flip. And immediately I was able to switch over to this flip phone. All back in the day, niggas was making fun of me. But whatever. All I needed the phone to do was ring. Because once you got the Evo, I don't even need the rest of the services. You know what I'm saying? Like, my heart is hurting right now. I want my Evo back. So I switched over to this flip phone. And Tuesday I didn't even call them. Because I figured, okay, went in Monday. Mind you, I was in that store, like I said, over an hour. Because it was a minute. I got there probably around 11. And I left out of there about 1:45-ish. Almost 2. So Wednesday comes, and I just was calling Wednesday, to be honest, to be an asshole, because I said, well, I'm going to call like every day, since I got to call to figure out my phone, because they were saying, well, it could come back earlier, you know, but we have to say 4 to 6 weeks. So the only reason I didn't call Tuesday is because I figured, well, I brought it Monday, and it probably went out Tuesday. So I called Wednesday. Oh, well, they're busy. I'm going to, you know, real nice, bubbly girl. Let me have somebody call you back.